Alright, so Frostnite is coming out tomorrow, and to help you prepare for it, I'm going to show the new build that I'll be using this season for all the normal Frostnite modifiers. So that's not the superheated or final frost, right, because those have the heat bubble around the burner and you can't build there. And also not for special delivery. That's the one where you've got those multiple blue glow dispensers. You gotta use a pretty strange build for that one. But aside from that, this is the build that I'll be using for all the rest of the Frostnite modifiers. In full disclaimer, I did not come up with this build. It is Mouse Wheel God's build, and I used it a couple times towards the end of last season, and it works out so much better than the default Frostnite build that everyone else uses. Okay, so let's get into the build. Alright, so let's head on over down this way. And let's pretend that this tile right here is our blue glow burner. Okay, and we'll build around it. So I'm gonna just do the builds first, and then I'll trap it up after, just so that it's easier to follow. Alright, so first thing you want to do is you want to surround the burner in walls with an edited hole like this, so that you can feed the burner with your blue glow through these windows. Okay, and then you want to surround those walls in floors. And pay attention to the material that I'm using, because you're going to want to build out of the same material. So the walls out of metal, these floors out of metal. Okay? And then you want to surround the corners and walls, just like your standard Frostnite build. Like this part's the same. And then you're going to want, ramps like this, ramps like this, and ramps like this. And I like to start these off with cones because during Frostnite, what you can do is put these down early and upgrade them, and the husks, will just kind of like walk over them. And then when you're ready to put the traps, the launch pads underneath this, then you can edit it like this, and they'll already be upgraded. Okay, so that's pretty standard, right? Same as before. And then what you want to do is from this tile, you're going to want to extend out 3 tiles, right? So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it's a total of 4 before you get to the burner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're at the burner. Okay. And then you want another row right next to it of metal. So this is all metal. And we're just going to do this on all 4 sides. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then here, well, because I don't have enough room on this map, I'm just going to ignore this side. But all 4 sides for this build are a mirror of each other. So whatever you do on these 3 sides, we're going to do the same thing here. I just won't show it in this build. Okay, so now for these 6 tiles that you just made, along the left side of them, you want to wall it off like this. Okay, and then at the end, put a wall there, leave this space open, and then wall on the right side. So it looks like that. And then you're going to put a wall here and here. So what's going to happen is this is the path that the husks will take. They'll go down here, and then you've got a timeout room, another timeout room, and before they get here. And I like this build better than the other one from before, like the standard Frostnite build, because these tunnels are 1 tile longer, which helps with lobbers. So lobbers in the old build would sometimes stay back here and just kind of pitch their bombs against your lobber shield. Whereas when you push this tunnel 1 more tile outward, they stop doing that and they instead go into your tunnels. And I don't know why, but it's just what happens. Like, I've never had a problem with lobbers pitching their bombs against my lobber shield with this build. And another thing also is when you extend the tunnel out like this, you don't have to worry so much about smashers charging into your walls. Because the tunnels are longer, the smashers will start their charge 3 tiles out from your burner, which means they'll start their charge out back here, and you'll be able to catch them before they can hit your walls. Like the old build used to, I think, have a wall here or something like that. I don't know. They would always smash into those walls. This build is a lot better for smashers as well. Okay, so this is your tunnel, and we're just gonna, repeat this on all 4 sides. What I forgot to mention, this little rocky formation here is on every Frostnite map, right, it's got like a little water tower right there where that tower is, and then there's a ramp up this way, you know, and you have to block it off, and which I'll just show right now so I don't forget. You know, you want to block this thing off like that, this ramp, otherwise they can just ramp up and get over your builds and into your base. Okay, so block that off. Alright, so let's just do this, these tunnel, whoops, like that, right, and here as well. Leave this open, and then, you know, this is like against the rock, there's like a rock there, so it'll look like this, right? Okay, and then you want to put brick roofs over these, like that. Okay, just to save your metal. Brick, brick, brick. We'll just leave that alone. That side. Brick, brick, brick. Okay. And then on these four corners, I almost forgot, you want brick here, brick here, brick here, brick there. Okay. So now the build kind of looks like this. Right, tunnel there, tunnel there, tunnel there. There's one more down here, but we're just not going to build this side because, again, we don't have space. Right? And then don't forget to block off. Right? You can't just leave this open right here, otherwise the husks will try to get in and break through these walls. So you just want to block this off. You just kind of 4 cones right this and edit them outward. Right? And then, you know, surround them like that in the corner. Right? You want to do this on all corners. And for this side here, where you have this rocky formation, you just want to put cones in there, and then point these this way and like that. Okay, and then just block this off. Okay. And then you would do the same thing here, right? If we had the tunnel went out this way, you would have your little block offs here. Like this. These 4. Block, 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 block. So it would look like that. Okay. Alright. And then you want to do the lobber shield. So the lobber shield, it's not going to build off of the very end of this because remember we extended the tunnel 1 out. So you start the lobber shield 1 back from the edge, like this. Okay. Right. You go around. Once you'll get to this corner, you have to edit your cone like this. And this little capping block off, you just surround like that. And you can build your lobber shield up. Right, again, it's the same as the other build. You want to build your lobber shield 3 ramps high. So sorry, this is 1, 2, 3. This is too high. There. Okay. And then we just continue this all the way around. Right. All the way around. This is something that you would probably want to practice in your storm shield like this, because this you have to be able to do pretty quickly. You know, before, I think it's like wave 4 or something like that, when you get the flingers. So okay, so you've ramped up, you know, 3 high. Let's just do this. Okay, so if you ramped up 3 high like this around, and once you get 3 high, you want to build 3 out, right? And be careful, sometimes on the maps, when you ramp 3 out like this, there will be a hill. And you do not want to connect to the hill. If that's the case, edit away from the hill, because otherwise husks, might come up the hill and get on top of your lobber shield that way. So, be mindful of where you're connecting to when you're building your lobber shield. Okay. Right, and you just go around like this, 3 tiles high and 3 tiles out. Right, and just all the way around. So your whole, this will be a mirror of all the sides all the way around. So 3 tiles out. Okay. Let's see, let me just take a look at it from here. Yep. All right, well, I almost forgot right here. This is where you guys want to put your base. So you can't build on top of here because the burner is considered 2 tiles high. So you gotta build up like that. And this is where you want to put your base, on top of there. And then you can edit stairs to it, like this, all the way around. And your base is up here, and you want to surround your base. Right, box it in, so that the flingers, when they pitch, if they do manage to pitch over your lobber shield, they're not going to hit your base. Okay. Just edit your doors so you can get in and get your recycling, if that's what you're using. Okay. And I think that's it for the shell of the base. Yeah. Okay, so now let's move on to the trapping. So on these walls, you're going to have your wall spikes, right? On these floors, underneath the ramps, you'll have your floor launchers. And then, here, we're going to have gas traps on these 2 and at the entrance of the tunnel. So gas trap there. We're going to have a ceiling electric here. And then gas trap there, and then ceiling electric in here, ceiling electric in here. Right? You want to have a wooden floor spike here, slow them when they get in. A sound wall here, handle the propanes. You want your wall launcher here and here. Right, so you're launching them out of your tunnel. If they get here, you launch them back over to here and back out your tunnel. You want a wall dart here that shoots down the hallway. A wall dart here and a wall dart here. Right. And then you want broadsides here, 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 and here. You want retractable floor spike here. Another wall launcher here. Push them into this. And you're going to want a wall light here. Because wall lights have a much higher impact than wall launchers. And this is the tile that's going to catch the smashers and push the smashers in here. You want a floor freeze here. Make sure you're looking towards the burner when you place this. And so anything that freezes, when they thaw, they'll stagger backwards this way. Okay, you want retractable floor spikes in your timeout rooms. And then you want a tar pit here. And that's going to catch the smasher. And the wall lights will push him in here. Okay? And you just want to repeat this on all 4 sides. Right? So, and let's just come here and do it one more time. So that you guys can drill it into your heads. So, gas trap at the entrance, gas trap here, down the straight tunnels. At the corner, ceiling electric, right? So it doesn't matter if they come in here and cut this corner pretty quick like this. A gas trap won't hit them that much, but this, this is gonna be able to zap them. Here, here, ceiling electrics. We want sound wall there, wall launcher here, here, here. Wall dart here, here, here. Broadsides. Wood floor spike. Retractable floor spikes. Freeze trap facing the burner. and a tar pit. And then your wall line. Okay. And then along the inside of this, you want wall darts on these walls, of course. The standard. Right. And then on these corners, I like putting tar pits. So during the heavy Smasher wave, if for whatever reason Smasher does, get down here, which they probably will, or if they charge and break this wall, well, they're gonna have to deal with getting stuck in tar on both sides. So it helps. Okay, and then on top of these floors, I like to put heal pads with heals attached on them. So they've got a heals attached perk, which helps them heal up from damage. And then also, when you're having to feed the burner, like stand here and feed the burner, you can just back up right onto the heal pad if you need heals. Okay, and then on these corner tiles here, you want some electrics. All right, and let me just take a look, make sure I didn't miss anything. This is just a mirror of the other ones. We can do it one more time, just to drill it in, you guys. Sound wall, wall launcher here, wall launcher here, wall launcher here, wall dart, wall dart, wall dart, gas trap, gas trap, gas trap, matrix, broadsides, triple floor spikes, four spikes, freeze trap, and tar pit. Okay, and wall light here. Okay. Let's take a look from out here. Alright, yeah, looks pretty good. And then if you want to use defenders, you can put your defender pad out here. Oh, I don't have it crafted. 1 second, sorry. Where are my defender pads? Here. So you can just put your defender pads out here. Let's see, and then you can put them somewhere like this if you want. Oop, not there. Whatever. You know what I mean. Oh yeah, actually you can only put 3, so yeah, just 3 like this. And then put your defenders here. Like your defenders with obliterators. Alright. I think that's it for the build. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, if you guys like this content and want to support the channel, please use code Diggy in the item shop. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who has used it. Alright, so good luck with Frostnite tomorrow. I will try to get a run in. It's going to be hard because it's the day before Thanksgiving. But we'll see. If I can get a run in, I will get it in and upload it to YouTube as soon as I can. But that might have to wait until after Thanksgiving. We'll see. Okay, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.